Hello everyone, Professor K here. I know I said we were done, however, necessity has required me to make another video for you guys. Very similar to the last one, which by the way, I do want to thank everyone who helped make that sale very successful. I wish I could say that the funds did help us get another vehicle. However, life happens, and it seems like as soon as we feel like we're slightly getting somewhere, we get knocked back down again. So we had a couple of things come up that completely ate the entire sale fund, and we are back at square one. So with that being said, a combination of still needing that second car and having no money towards that yet, plus I live in Florida, and in Florida, property taxes and homeowners insurance has gone way up starting in 2023. And that means our monthly payment to live in this house is going up $262 a month. So that being said, I'm going to have to sell a lot more stuff, and it's not just Pokemon cards this time. I have a wide variety of things that are for sale. I have a spreadsheet that is on my TV up in front of me that I will be putting in the description of this video. It is a Google document, Google Sheet, with everything that's for sale in this video listed out with a price. That way it makes it easier for you guys. You guys can just click right on that link in the description and you can see everything that we've got for sale. There is a lot. I've got deck boxes, I've got sleeves, I've got plushes, I've got tins, I've got binders, I've got sealed product, I've got, I think I said play mats, but if I didn't, I got play mats. I have a couple of things left over from the last video that we did, the sale video. A couple of cards left there. There's a lot. So my plan is to start with the things that are probably on the lower end of the spectrum and work our way towards the more expensive sealed stuff because it's stuff that's been in my collection for many years. And I just want to give everybody an opportunity to, if they would like something and can afford it, I'd rather start with the lower stuff first and move towards the higher stuff. So if you're interested in the higher end stuff, I recommend skipping to like halfway through or maybe like 3/4 of the way through the video. But I'm going to start off with the binders and the deck boxes and the sleeves and the plushes and the playmats and the singles first, and then we're going to work our way towards that sealed stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and jump to that here, and we'll get started. All right, here we go. So one more thing, the prices on this do not include shipping, so we will figure out shipping whenever we speak. You guys can either DM me on Twitter, which is at the Pokemon Evos, or you can email me at evocardsales@gmail.com. Those are the two ways that I'll be able to respond the quickest. So I will put them up on the screen here so you guys have them, as well as in the description. So if you're not sure what they are, you can go right there and see that. All of this stuff, I'm only shipping within the United States. I am not opening up to international selling at this time, just because I've had issues with international selling in the past, and with bigger, bulkier items, I don't necessarily trust the process to get it there. So I apologize in advance if you do not live in the United States. I won't be able to ship any of this, with the exception of the single cards that are in this binder over here, which there's only a few. So plushes, deck boxes, sleeves, all that stuff, that's all going to be only within the United States. So let's go ahead and get started here. First thing I have is this Great Ball plush. It does not have a tag. It's just an extra that I have. I have a couple of these, so I figured, well, there's a good way to start it. Something small and cheap if people are interested. This I've got for $8. Next up I have, this is a Pocket Monsters Wobbuffet Beanie plush. It is from a Japanese collection, as you can see. This one I have at $10. And then I have Raichu over here. A little bit weird looking. I found one that looks just like him online, but I'm not 100% certain where he came from, or where it came from, I should say. I just have had it for a very long time, and the comparable price that I saw was about 10 bucks. So it's pretty cute, a little bit different, but there you go. Next up here, we've got the Tomy Espeon. So this is just an English plush. This does not have a tag. So this is just sat in my, all these plushes have sat in my collection tub, I guess, for a very long time. I never really had a place to display most of them, and one of the ones that I do want to display, I actually have displayed up in the top of my office. So these are all just kind of extras at this point, but this one's also 10. Same goes for this Tomy Espeon that does not have a tag. This one I also have at 10 just because there's no tag. Nothing wrong with them or anything, just never really did anything with them other than sit in the bin back there. Next up, I have from the Pokemon Select collection. These came out, I want to say like a year or two ago, and this one does have the tag. These were the ones that kind of look like shinies, but they're not really. But they're pretty cool, and I did collect all of them, and I bought a couple extras in case friends wanted them that couldn't find them. I did get rid of a couple of them to some friends that needed them that weren't able to collect them because they did go pretty quickly in stores, but I still have Pikachu left over, and I actually still have this Charmander left over as well. So both of these are available for $15 a piece, as well as our friend Ditto Bulbasaur over here that decided to just fall into my screen, which is kind of funny. This has a little window cling on it, so you can like hang it in your car if you want to. It's really cute, Ditto Bulbasaur. I've been a little hesitant on this one because he's really cute, but I'm going to throw it in there just in case. Also in that $15 range is the Tommy Sylveon with the tag. So this is the one that you could get like in the stores here in the United States. This one I just left the tag on for some reason. I have a lot of Evolution plushes, as you're about to find out, so yeah. Next up is the Jolteon. Now this is a Japanese collection one. This is the Takara Tomy Jolteon plush. So this one I have also for 15. So all of these together, these are all 15, and the ones previously were 10 and 8, and I think there's a couple of 10s in here as well. Next up, this is a really unique one. Kind of a derpy looking Dragonite, but it's cute. This is a Pokemon Time Dragonite plush from the Pokemon Center. You wouldn't think that this was from the Pokemon Center, but as you can see right there, it is. So Pokemon Time Dragonite I have for $20. That's the comparable price I was able to find on that. We've got Diancie here, which is apparently very popular. Pokemon Center Diancie plush. This one is $30. No tag on it other than just the Pokemon Center tag. And then we have, this is a Kimono sitting Pikachu plush. This one also does not have the tag any longer, but it just has the little Pokemon Center one that's sewn in down there. But this one is also at $30. Just scroll up on my sheet here. Alright, and then this one, oh, I did them out of order, but that's okay. These two are Japanese Takara Tomy plushes as well. This is Umbreon, obviously, and Sylveon. They look exactly the same as the Jolteon. They came from the same collection, but these two are sealed. So I do have these a little bit more of a premium at $18 a piece because they have never been opened before, and they are still sealed. And then I have Special Delivery Pikachu, which is technically open, but it's still in the bag. I think the tape just came loose here. But this is from the Pokemon Center. I'll take it out just because it's already open, but it's been in the bag all this time. But there you go. Special Delivery Pikachu, Pokemon Center. This one I have at $45. And then the last plush that I have is probably one of the most nostalgic plushes for me since I started my secondary Pokemon journey. Obviously, I enjoyed Pokemon as a kid, but in 2013, 2014, I got back into it again, and I went to the Pokemon World Championships in Washington, D.C., basically right as this channel was beginning. It was literally just like within a couple of weeks of the channel starting, and that's where this came from, which I just realized my camera is acting up. So let me fix that real quick. But this is the World's Pikachu from 2014 in Washington, D.C. Let me just fix that there. So this is the special Pikachu plush that you were able to obtain had you gone to the World's event. Really, really cool looking plush. Kind of looks like it's giving you a finger, but I promise you that is his index finger with a thumb next to it. So yeah, kind of funny. But this one is $60. There's no tag on it other than the Pokemon Center one here, but you will not be able to get this unless you either went to that event or bought it from somebody who did. So really unique and cool plush if you're interested in those types of things. All right, so that's going to do it for the plush section. I'm going to go ahead and clear this off here, and we will jump to the next one. All right, so next up I've got some more miscellaneous style items. These are just extras that I happen to have. If you guys remember back in the day, Burger King sold these 23 karat gold Pokemon cards with, I don't know if they were separate or with the not Happy Meals, the Big Kids Meal or whatever they called the Burger King equivalent. I don't remember. I haven't had one of those in a long time, obviously, but these came in like the Pokeballs. But I have some loose ones here of Poliwhirl, 2 of them that are still in their little protector things here. This one, I'm trying to think here. See, I've got 2 Poliwhirls there. Ah, that's right. So one of them actually came with a certificate. The one with the certificate, whichever one you choose, I suppose, probably this one. This one's a little bit better. The case is better. This one would be $20. This one would be $15. And then these loose ones here that don't have protectors at all, if you would like them at all, these are $5 a piece. They're obviously a little bit beat up because they've been out of their protectors, but these are just extras that I happen to have sitting around. So I figured, why not? If someone's interested in them, I'll throw out the offer. They're pretty cheaply priced compared to what you can pick them up for, so there's that. And then I have a bunch of these miscellaneous little these little mini binders. These are the ones that comes with like a pack, and some of them come specially with other things, but I have a whole bunch of these actually, so I figured I would just offer them if anyone is interested in them. Some of them I would say, they all range in the $3 to $5 range, depending on which one you're interested in. Most of them are going to be probably in the $3 range, especially the ones that have been flattened out a little bit. You know, they need a little bit of work to get them back up and running again. Like that one didn't take much, as you can see. Even though they flatten out, you can still bring them back up pretty simply. But depending on what character is on them, you know, it just kind of depends. I've got obviously Primal Kyogre and Groudon. I got a few of those. I've got the Goodra and then the Salamence and Garchomp. This is a Steam Siege one, I believe, but it's got Shiny Mega Gengar on it and then Shiny Gardevoir. This is probably going to be more like 5, as you can imagine. Same thing goes with like this one with the Pikachu, Mewtwo, and then the 3 Mega starters from Kanto. But the Lucario and then the Charizard's probably the same thing, as you can imagine. It just kind of depends, like I said, who's on it and what kind of condition it's in. Solgaleo, Lunala, Luxray, and Greninja, Yveltal, and Xerneas. The Hoenn starters are on the back of the Primal Kyogre and Groudon, by the way. But most of them kind of repeat themselves. I think the only other one that you haven't seen yet is the Mega Rayquaza and Hoopa with the Hoopa and the Pikachu. So all of these binders kind of fall in the $3 to $5 range, depending on what you're interested in, which we can talk about, obviously, as time goes on. Next up, I have a couple of more binders, but also I have this pin here. This is a Raichu pin from the 2017 Pokemon Championships, North America Championships. This was right after they changed nationals to the North America and International Pokemon Championships. But this Raichu pin is still sealed, as you can see, and it came from the 2017 North America Championships. So that's also available. I have this at $30, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't see it up here, but I'm going to sell this one for $30. I don't think I have it here. I need to add it to the sheet, but just throwing it out there if anyone's interested. And then I have 3 other binders that are specifically priced for a reason. First up here is the Shining Legends sealed mini binder. This actually has apparently some demand to it, so this one is actually $10. I guess it's a little harder to come by, and it's still sealed, so it's worth a little bit more. I also have this Emerging Powers Mini Collector's Binder. This is still sealed as well, as you can see. This was sold just like this with no pack, and obviously this is very old. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that this is about 11 or 12 years old. This one is $20, just because it's that hard to come by now. And then I have this Tyranitar and Friends binder as well. This is a 4-pocket portfolio, still sealed as well. This one I'm also selling for $15. This is obviously a bigger binder than these, but not by a whole lot. So you get 4 instead of just like 1. But it's pretty cool, and if anyone's interested, there you go. $15 for that one. Something else that I'm offering, this is just kind of a throwing it out there and seeing what happens kind of thing. I know there are people out there that collect empty tins, especially some of the older ones or ones you can't get anymore. So I do have a few left over, like this Rayquaza Mewtwo Darkrai tin. I've got the Deoxys tin from the Plasma era. This is a Darkrai tin, which is part of the same with the Rayquaza that you saw just a moment ago. And then I also have Keldeo from the Boundaries Crossed era. I've got a Charizard Venusaur Blastoise tin empty. This is an EX era tin. This is Camerupt, Tyranitar, and Milotic. This one is from 2007, so you can imagine there's a little bit of value to those. There's also an Oshawott tin and a Tepig tin. There's a Greninja tin and a Groudon tin. This was part of the Kalos starter trio. One of the very first products we opened on our channel, by the way. This one's just Kyogre and Groudon. And then going back to Plasma, you got Thundurus, Deoxys, and Lugia. And then another Yveltal and Xerneas. Oh no, this is the first one. Yveltal and Xerneas tin as well. So these empty tins, I've got these for sale. Prices vary on these. I'm thinking they're probably going to be between $5 and $10 depending on which one that you want. The EX one is probably going to be the one that's going to be about 10, maybe 15. I haven't looked that one up. But the rest of them are going to fall in the 5 to 10 range if you're interested in empty tins. And then, of course, plus whatever it costs to ship them. All right. So that wraps up that little section. Now, I can jump over to... If I can move all this, I can jump straight over into the next one. I think I have enough table room now that I don't have to make a cut here. All right. Next up, we've got deck boxes. So let me just get these all lined up here so you can see them all together underneath the camera in one spot. This is the Dragon Ball one, so if you're wondering what the heck that is, that's exactly what that is. So here you go. Deck boxes. All right. Brilliant Stars. This is from the Pokemon Center Brilliant Stars Elite Trainer Box. So this has a little bit of value to that. I think it's like 10. Let me just look. Make sure I'm in the right spot. RCS. Yep, $10. Okay, so this one's $10. The Celebrations... Wait. Here it is. Yeah, Celebrations. This one. Also $10. $10 for the Ultra Pro Pokeball. $10 for the DBS. This is the Super DBS Dragon Ball Super Dark Demons Villains box that had this particular deck box in it. Snorlax also is $10. The... here it is. The Eevee is also $10. I almost lost that one for a second. Eevee's also $10. Juniper is also $10 as well. And then the Froakie, also 10. And then we start to kind of go up a little bit after that. So, Mega Rayquaza. This one is 20. I have a sealed Mega Gengar deck box. This is from the Japanese Pokemon Center. This one is also going to be $20 as well. To go along with that pin that you saw earlier, the Raichu pin, this is also from the 2017 North American Championships. This one also would be $20. And then this is a Boundaries Crossed pre-release deck box. They used to give these out at pre-releases back in the black and white era. This is still sealed, as you can tell. And this one would be $25. This is back when they were actually called pre-release and not just build and battle kits. So really, really cool piece of black and white Pokemon TCG history there. And then this is from 1999. This is a deck box with Venusaur and Gyarados. There's a specific deck, I think, that goes with this. I can't remember what in the world it's called anymore. Sorry, off the top of my head. But this is $35 for this deck box. Then we have this Pikachu. This is the Pikachu Poncho with Vulpix and Alolan Vulpix, as you can see there. This is also Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center, I'm going to be really off here when I say this. Sapporo? I don't know. I'm not really good with pronunciations, but I know it was a highly sought after item. The Poncho Pikachu collection is pretty popular. This is a $55 deck box based on what I was able to find. Another piece of World Championship history for myself. This is from the 2014 Washington, D.C. Championships. I bought this myself when I was there. This is a double deck box. Really cool looking piece of Pokemon TCG history here as well. You can't get this unless you were there, or you know someone who was, or bought it. But it has a hello, my name is on the top, and then you can put 2 deck boxes, both Mega Charizards on each of the deck boxes, you can see, with the 2014 World Championships on either side. Really, really cool, unique deck box, double deck box. So these are pretty hard to come by as well, as you can imagine. And this one is $125 if you're interested in this one. All right, so that's it for deck boxes. Next up, we've got sleeves. I've got some really cool, unique sleeves that are, of course, sealed that we can jump into next. Then we'll go into the playmats. So, all right. Starting with... I think we're going to go in reverse order here, actually. All right. Starting with Mewtwo. These are Pokemon Go Mewtwo sleeves. These are $8. I have 3 of the Celebrations sleeves available with Pikachu and the tail on them. These are also $8. We've got Professor Juniper sleeves. These are $10. This is from the Trainer's Toolkit 2020 and 2021. I actually have 2 of the 2020s available. So this is 2020 and this is 2021. These are also $10. Where are my... Okay, another set of sleeves is missing. Don't see them anymore. Okay, so we'll skip that one. And we'll go right to Marnie. So Marnie, I've got here for $10. And then the Cosmic Eclipse Elite Trainer Box sleeves. For some reason, there's actually an interest in this that I guess they're harder to come by now. Cosmic Eclipse is a tougher set to find these days. So these sleeves are actually $15 a piece, surprisingly. And then I have... This is a set of 32. Japanese sleeves come in sets usually of 32. It's a little bit rare to find 64, but this is a set of 32 sleeves with Mega Rayquaza on it. This is $15 for 32 sleeves. I don't have 64, but I have 32 of this one. So if you're interested in that, it is basically a half deck of Mega Rayquaza sleeves. Okay, so next up, we got Plasma Blast Elite Trainer Box sleeves. Obviously very hard to come by these days with the Genesect on it. So this one is going to be $20. To go along with the Raichu pin and deck boxes, I also have the sleeves for the 2017 National Championships. I bought pretty much the whole collection of things that you can get. So there's 2 of these available. These are $20 a piece as well. Then for the 2017 World Championships, I have 2 sets of sleeves for that as well. Obviously, the theme on this one was Alola. These are going to be $25 a piece for this. And then I also have a 2016 World Championship as well from San Francisco. This is going to be $25 as well. So all 3 of the World sleeves are $25, whether you get 16 or 17. And then these are sleeves that were only available in the Professor program from 2013, as you can see. So if you're a Professor, you could get a hold of these. Otherwise, you could not. There is a little slit in the side here, but they should all, or they are all here, I should say. These are going to be $30. They're a little bit even more hard to come by, since you had to be in the Professor program or purchase them basically on the secondhand market. Oh, here it is. These are the Hoopa sleeves. Oh man, I couldn't find them before. These are $10. These are the Hoopa Unbound sleeves I was looking for just a second ago. So these are 10. Sorry to go out of order, but I couldn't find them on the spot. So that's what I was looking for a moment ago. These are Pocket Monster Game Card International Sleeves from 1990... Oh, geez. 1998. These are one of the first sets of sleeves to ever come out for Pokemon in Japan when it was known specifically as Pocket Monsters. So this is a very interesting piece of Japanese Pokemon TCG history as well. These, they're a set of 62. So you got 60 plus 2, and this particular pack is going to be $40 for that set of sleeves. Next up, okay, so these are shiny Mega Gardevoir sleeves. These are sets of 32 sleeves. I have the full set, so you can make a full deck out of these. But they are a little bit pricey, as they are very, very highly wanted and very hard to find. So each of these are $55 a piece, or $110 basically for the set of 2 with the shiny Mega Gardevoir. Obviously it's Gardevoir. You know how everybody loves Gardevoir, and shiny Mega Gardevoir is in high demand as well. Hard to come by these Pokemon Center shiny Mega Gardevoir sleeves, so there you go. 55 each on those. And then last but not least, I have a Pokemon Center Rayquaza set of 64. Like I said, it's not impossible, but it's hard to come by these for a full set of 64 sleeves. These are Pokemon Center, as I said, very cool Rayquaza design, and this particular set of sleeves is going to be $60 for that. All right, so that's going to do it for sleeves and deck boxes and binders and tins. Now we can jump over to, well, we'll do singles next because they're right here. This is what's left in my binder. There's really not that much, to be completely honest with you. But there are a few cards left, so I will throw it out here in this sale just for the heck of it. And this is it right here. This is the Mitsuhiro Arita signed Reshiram and Charizard GX. That's his Japanese signature there that I got at Ocalicon when I stood in line for 8 hours for this signature. This is a $500 card. Charizard GX, I've lowered this one significantly after I've noticed some kind of decline on the value, or at least people maybe not being quite as interested at the higher price. From Burning Shadows, I've got that down to $450. Special Delivery Pikachu, I've got $140. This is a Vivid Voltage Charizard promo, pre-release promo, at $60. I've got the Origin Form Palkia V. This is the alt art. That one I've got at $50. This is a Generations Charizard I have at $12. And then the Japanese Rayquaza Amazing Rare at $20 as well. This is all that's left from my single cards. I do also still have the the BGS 10 Gold Label Shiny Charizard from Hidden Fates. I do still have it. It is currently sitting in a store right now on a shelf for sale, but it is still available. If you are interested in that card, I do have it. I've bumped up the price on that one because it's actually going up in value, so it's at $1,100. If anyone is interested in that, please let me know. I don't physically have it on me, but I can get it, obviously, because it has not sold yet. So $1,100 for the BGS 10 Gold Label Hidden Fates Shiny Charizard. All right. So, one more thing before we jump into the sealed stuff, and that is going to be playmats. So, this one's going to go, I think, in reverse order, because that's how I have them right now as far as value goes. So, let me move some deck boxes around here. Limited space, as you can see. All right. So, first up, this is the Professor's Playmats. You can only get this if you were a Pokemon Professor. This is Generation 1. They've done, I think, Generations 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know if they've gone past 4. I haven't kept up with it, honestly. I've used this mat quite a bit at different tournaments and things like that, just because I love it so much. So it does have a little bit of wear to it here and there. But even then, it's still a very expensive mat. If it was in pristine condition, it'd be worth several $100s. However, because I've used it and you know, it's had a little bit of love to it, I do have this one marked down to $175, which is the most expensive playmat that I have here in this sale. For a good reason. It's something that is very hard to come by and very specific only to a group of people that have been Pokemon professors and actually got it. Because that was the other thing. They're very hard to get even if you are a professor. Not everyone got one and you had to use professor points. So, $175 for this one. I'm just gonna go over here like that. Okay, so next up, this is the 2016 World Championship playmat. I've never used this one. This one was actually sitting in this bag for all this time up until right now. So for 6 years plus, it's been in this bag that comes with the mat that matches the mat, obviously, from San Francisco. I didn't go there, but I knew somebody who did. So I had them pick up this mat for me. This mat is $150, brand new, never been used. As you can see, it's still kind of like in the condition of being folded up. So very cool looking mat. I just never got around to using it. So there you go. Memories. This is a mat that I purchased when I was at the 2014 Washington, D.C. Pokemon World Championships. To go along with the plush and the deck box, I did purchase a mat as well. This one I did use a couple of times here and there because I loved it so much. It's such a cool mat. I mean, you got Mega Mewtwo there, and here, obviously, you've got the Mega Charizards, the Pikachu, the Doublade. It's just a really cool looking mat, and a lot of memories, I think I actually won the city championships, or not won, I got third or fourth place in the city championships with this mat when I was in Orlando, so, you know, memories all around for that. This one I have at $150 as well. Would have been more if it was new, but obviously it's seen a little bit of love, so that one's a little bit cheaper. Next up here, this is the Primal Fish and the Primal Groudon mat from the 2015 National Championships. Noelle and I went to this one together in Indianapolis, Indiana, and this mat has seen a little bit of love as well. It's got a couple of little things here and there, but even then, it's worth about 50 bucks in this current condition, so that's what I have it for. And then I have Athens. I met a lot of people at the Athens Regionals in Georgia. I had a lot of people come up to me. I had a line actually at one point, which was completely unexpected, to say hi and sign cards and take pictures and stuff. Really one of my most favorite memories overall as a content creator, I guess, was meeting up with everybody that just randomly saw me and formed a line literally just to say hi to us and sign things and take pictures. Right in the middle of the regional. So it was a really cool experience that I will not ever forget. But I have a couple of mats from there, the Mega Charizards, as you can see. These actually weren't used either, but they're going to be $40 a piece. This is a Rotom mat from the Pokemon Center. Probably hard to come by at this point, but it's a really cool looking mat. I got it with the intent on using it. Never did. $35 for that one. Then we have some ones that you can get in boxes. The Hidden Fates mat has gotten up a little bit in value, I guess because it's harder to come by, but this is a $30 mat. Same kind of situation for Shining Legends. This is a $25 mat with all the shiny, legendary, mythical Pokemon. Then we got Buzzwole. This is a regional mat. I don't remember from when exactly, but we got Buzzwole and Tapu Fini from the same regional. I'm going to say it was probably 2017, now that I am thinking about the timeline, if makes sense, I suppose. But both of these mats are going to be Buzzwole is $25, Tapu Fini is $20. So there you go. Then I have Mega Garchomp. Oh no, this one. This is the Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur Generations mat. This is a $20 mat, and then last but not least is the Mega Garchomp mat at $15. So that is it for mats, sleeves, deck boxes, binders, singles, plushes. It's pretty much everything that I have available for you that is not sealed product. So that is what I'm going to jump to next. For those of you who are interested in the sealed product, now is your time. However, if it's not something that you're into, and you're just kind of interested in more of like the miscellaneous things like this, then this might be the end of the video for you. But I'm going to jump over to the sealed product next. So I will do that right now after I make this quick cut. All right. I have cleared off my table and come back for the sealed products, which actually don't start off with a sealed product because I just realized that I have one more miscellaneous item that's very cool, but it is a very expensive thing. So on the sheet, you will see something called an uncut pack sheet. This is an uncut base set booster pack sheet with the Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur packs. This is a single piece. This is an uncut pack sheet. from the factory. So these were booster packs that were never turned into booster packs, as you can see. They are all together, and this is a pretty hard item to come by. I've only ever found one person ever selling them, and to this day, he is still the only one that I know that has a few of these, and he is known as the Charizard Authority. So I picked this up many, many years ago, but as cool as it is, and you see I have kept it very well protected, I just don't really know if I want to hold on to it any longer, just given the current situation with our finances. So this is a pretty rare item to find, and he sells them all the time, it looks like, for about $450. So that's what I have mine at as well. So let me just slide that back in there where it belongs, carefully. And there it is. So this is a really cool thing for a collector to have if you don't already. Nice little piece of Pokemon TCG history. There's a lot of that, as you can see in this theme of this video. Because realistically, you guys are looking at almost everything that's left in my collection outside of my completed sets. I have a couple of boxes that I have left over here that I don't plan on selling or never will. And there's a few things that are still in print. But outside of that, you guys are pretty much looking at 90% of my collection. Alright, so next up, we have single packs. Speaking of TCG history, I made it my mission to collect long packs, which are the packs that have this little hanger thing on it. One of each pack art for every set. So for base set, I got them all. Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. All three of them together. These I have for sale at $425 a piece. Long packs are harder to get than the standard base set packs. And yeah, they're a really cool thing. They're just rare, and one of my favorite types of pack styles they've ever made. So these are $425 a piece. I also have Jungle. These are a little bit cheaper, as are the Fossil. As you can see here, I've got Scyther, Wigglytuff, and Flareon, Lapras, Zapdos, and Aerodactyl. Each of these packs are $200 a piece. And then I did sell one of the Team Rocket packs already to Black Cat, but I do have 3 remaining that are $175 a piece. So if you're interested in one or all of these, $175 a piece for those. All right. Next up, I've got some Flash Fire blisters here. I picked these up a long time ago, and I just never did anything with them, which kind of glad, because these went up significantly in value over the last few years. But these are $60 a piece, and I have 8 of them available. So I don't know what pack arts are actually on the packs themselves, because these are still sealed, but at least you can see what the front of the blister itself actually has. So if you're interested in those, $60 a piece on that. Then we have some foreign cards. These are Spanish. These are Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Liberados? I don't know. It's Unleashed is what it is. It's Heart Gold, Soul Silver Unleashed in Spanish. So these have 5 cards in them, and they are $50 a pack. Very hard to come by these as well. These are Korean packs. They are Black and White 3, which was known as Psycho Drive. Next Destinies, I believe, was the one for us. So I have 3 of these available, and they are also $50. And then I have a Wild Blaze pack, which is Flash Fire. This one is $20. Emerald Break, $20, which is Roaring Skies. Gaia Volcano, Primal Clash. This is $15. And then Bandit Ring, Ancient Origins, is also $15. So that's it for single sealed packs. I have this as well. This is a sealed build and battle case of Vivid Voltage. This is the one where you can get the Charizard promo out of, and of course the set with the Chonkachu in it. But this has Lugia, Snorlax, Charizard, and I can't remember who the other pre-release promo was for this, but this is a sealed 10 build and battle kit box, and I have this at $400. So if you're interested in that, there you go. $400 for that. Booster boxes. I don't have very many booster boxes sealed, but the ones I do have are pretty cool. I got Evolutions and Unbroken Bonds. Evolutions I have at $700, and Unbroken Bonds I have at $450. They've just been sitting in a box all this time, so what the heck. I'll throw it out there if anyone is interested. Next up, I've got this X and Y Premium Collection box. This had a lot of the alternate promos that you could get from the alternate black and white promos, like N, Team Flare Grunt, Shaman EX, Yveltal EX. There's also, I think, Asia Slash and Mega... I can't remember, Mega Camera, Mega Blazing, there's a Regirock, a Jolteon, but they're all in here. There's a lot of stuff that you can get here. Oh, there you go. Here you go. Karen, Shauna, and Delinquent, Blacksmith, Hexmaniac, Team Flare Grunt, Mega Camera, Mega Sharpedo, Jirachi, Regirock, Aegislash, Yveltal, and Shaman. Then you also get a deck box. You get these coins. There's a pack of Roaring Skies, a pack of Primal Clash, sleeves, dice, coins. I think I said that already. But this is a pretty cool box that has gone up significantly in value as well over time. This is going to be $400, just like the Vivid Voltage. Then we also have Kanto Power Boxes. I've got the Mewtwo and Slowbro, as well as the Pidgeots and the Dragonite. These are $200 a piece. They have 10 packs each of evolutions inside as well. So $200 each on those. All right, let's get some of this stuff off to the side here. We'll move into decks. Next up, this is a Japanese GBR Garchomp 2012 half deck. Don't really know exactly what that means, but this is like Dragon's Exalted era decks. So it's got Garchomp as a holo there on the front, as you can see. And it's a pretty cool product that came actually from Japan. I had this sent to me. My brother was in the Air Force station in Okinawa, and they sent it to me a long time ago. And I'm not a collector of Japanese cards, so I kept it because it was really cool, but it's not something that I personally have a whole lot of interest in because I'm mostly interested in the English TCG. Anyways, this is from 2012, so 10 years ago. But this I've been able to find listed online for around $60, so I've got it for $60 as well. And then I've got a Legendary Battle Ho-Oh deck. This has got 2 Ho-Oh EXs, a Suicune, as well as all of the cards that you see listed here. If you're interested in looking at that, it's got a VS Seeker in it, which is kind of cool. And a few other things like Foil Energies and Junipers, Professor's Letter, etc. But an Ends as well. There's an N in there. But this one I have at $30. I don't know why I have this. I just never opened it for some reason. But there you go. Kind of funny how things end up in your collection like that. Alright, I got 3 Charizard decks here as well. These are from the Vivid Voltage. They're all the Charizard themed decks that came out right before they switched over, I think, to the V-Battle decks. But I have these at $20 a piece. And then I have a Gardevoir V-Battle deck as well. This is $11. Not really anything super special about it. I don't know how I got it, but it's just kind of been sitting in a box, so $11 on that one. Okay, now we're going to get into the really serious stuff. Something that I did with the special sets that came out in like 2016 and onward, where I opened one of every product for a video. Then I got another one of every product to open as one giant video. And then I got one of every product to keep sealed. So I have every single product from Generations that has ever been made. Same thing goes for Shining Legends. And I also have some stuff from a couple of others, but those are the 2 main ones. So let's get started. First and foremost, this is the Mew and Mewtwo Super Premium Collection Box. This has got the Mew EX and the Mewtwo EX on it here. That were very pretty cards. It's got the illustration collection box. It was originally, I think, an $80 product. Yeah, $80. But it has gone up significantly in value. It also has 1, 2, 3... Well, it says right here. 10 packs of Generations. It's got the 3 boxes for storage. It's got the Mew and Mewtwo figure. And this box is now going for upwards and even more than $600. So I have it for $6. It's a steep price, but it's hard to come by these days. So if you're interested in that, this one is going to be $600. Also at $600 is going to be the Generations Elite Trainer Box. This also has 10 packs of Generations inside, the Shaman promo, as well as the usual that you get with the Elite Trainer boxes. So, yeah, this one's also $600. Next up, we have the Red and Blue Collection boxes. So that's going to be Pikachu, Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. So, naturally, Charizard has a premium, so Charizard is $300. The rest of these are $275 a piece. They come with the 4 packs of Generations, as well as the figures, and the alternate art cards of Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, and Pikachu. Such a cool product. But it's hard to believe that they have gone up so much in value. That's why I've had them for so many years, though. And then we have Mythical Pin Collection boxes. So this goes to every one of the Pokemon Mythical, the Mythical Pokemon that came out, and they each got their own box. So most of these are around the same price, but some of them do have a little bit of different value to them depending. So let's see here. We're going to start off with this one. So the Mew box. Mew box is the most expensive out of all of them, alongside of Shaman. Mew and Shaman are both $150. They come with 2 packs of Generations, as well as the 2 pins and the promo cards inside. So for $150 each, there's those 2. Then, at $125 each, there is Darkrai, Victini, and Jirachi. So these 3, all $125 a piece. And then, the rest of these are at $100. So depending on which one you're really into, these are the ones that are left over. So, let's see here. Genesect, Celebi, Keldeo, where's Keldeo? Keldeo's over here. I went to blue immediately. Keldeo, Meloetta, Arceus, and Manaphy. All these are $100 each. So they're all here too. And that is going to do it for Generations. Although I do also have this. If anyone wants to make an offer on the Pokemon Monopoly with the Johto edition, Lugia and Ho-Oh, let me know. I haven't actually priced this out, but it's pretty cool. And I never opened it. So if you're interested, shoot me an offer. All right. Next up, Shining Legends. Shining Legends. This is the Ho-Oh Super Premium Collection Box. It's got the Ho-Oh figure as well as Shining Celebi, Rainbow Rare Ho-Oh GX. It's got a Shining Lugia and a Pikachu promo as well. Besides the figure, it's also got, I think, another illustration book in it, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Nope. Illustration book. 3 of the containers, as well as 10 packs of Shining Legends. So this one is going to be $525. Not quite as much as the Mew Mewtwo box, but pretty close. Next up is the Elite Trainer Box. So the Elite Trainer Box is $320. It's got the 10 packs of Shining Legends, as well as the usual that you can expect. I believe it also has a Shining Ho-Oh promo. Yeah, it does, right there. So there's that in there as well. This is the treasure tin for Shining Legends. This has got Shining Mew and Pikachu on it, and this tin is $200. It comes with 5 packs of Shining Legends, as well as stickers and a couple of other cards with Pikachu. I can't tell who else is on there. Latios and Latias. There you go. Next up would be the Zoroark GX and the Raichu GX. Shining Legends boxes. This has got the Pikachu and the Raichu full art. This has got the Zora and the Zoroark full art, as well as the 2 coins and the Jumbo promos. These, Zoroark is going for $150, Raichu for $130. Darkrai GX, this box is going for $100. It's got 4 packs of Shining Legends, the shiny Darkrai promo and figure. And then the individual boxes, there's Mewtwo, that's just Mewtwo. Mewtwo, Marshadow, Zoroark, and Pikachu. So Mewtwo is Pikachu is at 110. Mewtwo is 105. And then Zoroark and Marshadow are 80 each. Alright, so that's going to do it for Shining Legends. Next up is Hidden Fates. Alright, let me move some of this stuff back over here because I realize I'm out of space. I knew space was going to be an issue when I started the videos, so trying to make the most of it here, so thank you for your patience and bearing with me. Hidden Fates. Alright, so I have the tins. I had 12 available, but I sold 2. I put out a tweet that I had this stuff for sale, and some people did purchase. So I sold 2 of these tins, but I do still have Charizard, Gyarados, and Raichu tins available. There's 10 in total left. These are $60 a piece. Like I said, 2 of them have sold. It was a complete case prior. So that's at 60. This is a sealed case of Hidden Fates Elite Trainer boxes. There are 10 Hidden Fates Elite Trainer boxes in here. I have not opened up this case. As you can see, it is still sealed. There is no question to it. Also, there's no question of what's inside because it literally says Pokemon TCG Hidden Fates Elite Trainer box. So 10 per carton. So this this sealed, I probably would sell at $1,500. If you wanted the whole thing, $1,500 plus shipping. But if you want it cracked open and only want 1, 2, 3, 4, however many, they're going to be $160 a piece. So $1,500 for the whole thing, or $160 per Elite Trainer box. Next up, we got Champions Path. This is a complete case. I just opened it for whatever reason. I don't know why. But there are 10 in here. So these are $100 a piece. Yeah, pretty much it. $100 a piece for Champions Path Elite Trainer boxes. I have 10 of them available. And then I believe, wow, think and believe at the same time. I don't know why I said it that way. These are Champions Path pin collection cases. So there's 2 different sets in here. They're not the same because they did this in waves. As you can see, there's different Pokemon on either side of these boxes, as well as the different gym leaders. There are 2 of each gym in all of these. There is a slight difference. The Turf Field, Hulberry, and Motostoke, they are a little bit more expensive than the second wave. So this case, as a sealed box, I would sell for $250. Or if I break it open, there'll be $50 a box. This one, $200 for the case for Balania, Spikemuth, and Hammerlock, or $40 per box if I end up having to open it. So that pretty much closes out everything. That is a lot, I know, which is why I have a sheet. So again, the sheet will be listed in the description of the video so you guys can click on it and see everything that's available with the prices so there's no confusion. But at least you get to see each of these products on camera and know what it is that you are getting. If there's any question to whether or not I actually have it, or if there's questions of condition or whatever, you can see it for yourself on camera. I wanted to post this video for that reason specifically. But yeah, the sheet is there. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, evocardSales@gmail.com, or DM me on Twitter @ThePokemonEvos. And hopefully, hopefully this sale goes off just as well as the last one did, because there's definitely a high need for funds at the moment with I know it's not just us, but it feels like we're always going through these financial crises, and something always happens, and I don't really know if it ever stops, but everyone struggles to some degree, but everybody feels a little bit more personal about it when it happens to them, and it seems to always happen to us. If you guys have been with us over the last 8 years or so, we've just had a lot of bad luck with financial crises, so hopefully this stuff will sell and do well. Obviously, I know we're in a position where not everyone has a whole lot of money right now, so I'm not fully expecting that, but would be nice nonetheless. So if you are interested, please feel free to reach out. I am also accepting offers, so this is not complete, like, concrete pricing, but offers should be reasonable. You know, don't offer $100 on a $500 item, or $200 on a $400 item, or even $300. Like, I'm willing to come down a few bucks here and there on some things, but for the most part, I price these out at the bottom of the market. Like, I use the last sold lowest pricing, TCG's lowest pricing, eBay's last sold lowest pricing. Like, anything I could find, I use the lowest price that has sold or is available. So you guys know I've been very fair at my pricing. The only thing is shipping. So shipping will be extra, and we can talk about that in the messages. So thank you all very, very much for watching this very long video if you've gotten to this point. And again, check out the sheet in the description. As far as payment goes, I should have probably mentioned this. I'll probably post it in the video somewhere towards the top. Payment would be PayPal only at this point in time. I don't have any other way of accepting payments. Unfortunately, my bank doesn't work with Zelle, and I don't trust Cash App just yet, but I have PayPal. So if you guys are interested, that would be the form of payment. And that's going to do it. So thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you all had a great holiday season, because I'm not going to post this till after the holidays, even though I've recorded it prior to the holidays. But thank you all once again for all of your support. Again, everything you guys have done for us over the last 8.5 years, it really does mean a ton to us. And I hate that the only videos I can post right now are sale videos, but at the same time, it's kind of out of my hands, unfortunately, for a lot of different reasons. But I still love you guys. We still stream every once in a while on Twitch, so check us out there. And, well, hope you guys all take care and have a great 2023. I'll be talking to you guys soon, hopefully. See you later.